All right, finally, we're live. Okay, so everybody has their character sheets now. I'm playing with Richard, Scott, Copper, Arthur.
Yep.
Are there two Scotts, or did I just write down somebody's name wrong twice?
There's
Doesn't
a Sean
matter.
and a Scott.
There's a Sean. What did I write down?
If you think about it, they're practically the
Let me go
same.
back through this.
Scotts and Sean's are not the same.
The black and white picture is Sean.
But Richard, Arthur, Copper, Sean, Scott, and who's the other person?
I'm Scott?
There are two Scotts. Oh,
Okay.
all right.
There are two Scotts.
So there's two Seans and two
Harris, you
Scotts.
can-
I see a Scott and a Scottrick.
Oh yeah, no, I run a Scottrick, so you can call me Scottrick if you want. If that makes everything easier.
Okay. Are you
Anything, it doesn't even matter.
Are you number 3 or number 4?
I'm number 3.
I'm
Scottrick
number
is number
4.
3.
Scott Trick.
No, you can call me anything. It doesn't really matter. I'm not attached to names.
I'm
Whatever.
not going to call you anything. I feel like that'll get confusing. Okay.
Yeah, just call me number 3. I'm fine with number 3.
My name is No Man.
So nobody has any names. This is by design, which will be obvious in a second. But before we actually go into the module here, I want to do a little bit of role play before we start. So I'm just going to start in the order of character sheet numbers. So I'm just going to start with Richard. He came last, so he has to do all the work first.
God damn it.
What is something where, like, if somebody had wronged you, like, so badly that you would make you want to kill them, like, what would that be?
What would they have to do? They would have to pull some office politics bullshit that get in the way of my promotion.
Really?
Hey, it's a dog-eat-dog world in the distant hyper-corporate future, and no one's going to get in the way of my promotion to regional sub-vice president.
All right. And... All right, so Arthur, same question. What is something somebody would have to do to you that it would make you want to kill them in revenge?
Oh, probably take credit for my big project.
Wow, you all are just like super cutthroat over petty things.
It's almost like we're perfect for this.
It's not a petty thing, it's my big project.
I'm very important.
Scott Trick, same question. What would drive you to murder?
To be clear, my character is not a representation of myself. Somebody stole my high school sweetheart. I am 30 and they are 16.
Oh. Fucking God.
So, but what about in the game?
I'm a monster. No. That was good. Not in the in the game. No. I'm talking about. Or is that not good? I can go with anything else if you don't like that.
No. It's fine. It's just you have to remember this motivation.
Oh, I will remember that motivation as far as my character's a monster. I like making horrible PCs as characters.
Scott, what is something that, if somebody did this to you or to someone you know or whatever, it would make you want to kill them?
No, as I said, somebody stealing my high school.
You're Scott Trick. I'm talking to Scott now.
Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh.
It's not all about you.
That's how I think.
We could go by my last name, Kramer, instead, so that there's... Because even Scott and Scott Trick.
I don't think that's a good idea.
All right, it's okay. We're doing it. It's Kramer. You're Kramer now.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Mr. Kramer.
I guess my name's Jerry now.
All right. Okay, so same question for me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh well, geez. I don't think as a character I'm particularly inclined towards violence. So I think it'd take a lot. Maybe like something real serious. Oh, like maybe like hurting family. Like seriously hurting family. I don't think anything
seriously hurt someone close to you.
Oh yeah.
Of course, what he's not letting on is that the corporation is his family. So.
Listen, just because you're all hypercorp elites. All right, Copper, same question.
If somebody ego-napped somebody I knew and sold them to 9 lives.
Wow, you went dark. All right.
I mean, who hasn't had that happen?
I killed a lot of people for that.
All right, and Sean. Same question.
All right, cool. So I'm looking over my skills. I imagine that it would be that someone caught me and was able to imprison me or get me in trouble, basically.
Wrongfully or rightfully?
Rightfully.
Oh,
Like I was doing something illegal and someone caught me and they know who I am or something along those lines. Basically, is what I'm going with.
All right.
Like I need to close that loose end, sort of thing.
So being a rat, right?
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
Okay. So, all of you. So this is the actual start of the thing. Unfortunately, because you're in a dark room and can't see anything or sense anything, it's not very accessible for my normally long-winded openings. So you're all in a tight, dark, enclosed space. You can't remember anything. You can't remember who you are. You can't remember why you're here. But it feels like you're waking up from a very, very long sleep. Your limbs are heavy. You feel very groggy. Everything feels slow. Even blinking feels slow. What do you do?
I scream.
The screams like rebound around you very closely, like you're screaming into a wall in front of you.
I check for derms.
I start feeling around. Can I see anything?
No, you can't see anything, but your arms don't go very far. You're in some kind of very small, very tightly enclosed box. Like you can't put your hands out very far in front of you. You can't put your hands above you. If you're like inclined slightly, like you're laying on something, at like a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, I just start struggling. I want out of the box. Let me up.
I want to feel the
I tried to
walls.
get.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say I tried to figure out what kind of body I have. Is this
plus D?
Like I'm trying to spark a memory or something. I don't know.
I try to feel the walls to see what the walls are made out of.
The walls are very cold. It feels like the one in front of you might be made out of some kind of glass. The things to the sides of you and behind you are very, very cold metal. As for what your bodies are like, that's up to you. Like you can pick whatever gender of the body you're in right now, but otherwise,
Gotcha. Okay.
in mechanical terms, you're all in flats. So you don't feel superhuman. You don't feel like you're a robot. You're not an octopus or anything like that.
Do we have
so just
vertical
like
stacks?
standard human body.
Well, thank God for that, at least.
Well, if you reach behind you and feel your neck, you can feel the slight bump of where a cortical stack like should be.
Yeah.
So definitely you have one in your skull. So you're in flats, but you do have stacks.
Okay.
I'm gonna push on the glass.
Connection? Is there any connection? Do I even have mesh implants?
No, you can't sense the mesh at all. You do not have a mesh implant.
What about our
As you start pushing against the glass, all of the doors of your, I don't know, I guess cages, boxes, coffins, whatever you want to call them, open up. And you're in a blank, featureless room. The only thing in here is 7 of these like glass and steel pods. They're kind of like deep sleep pods. But it's just a square room. There's like concrete walls and ceilings. There's no features to it. There's no real color. It's just you and a bunch of other scared-looking people.
I'm gonna whisper to myself, "Ah, fuck! Somebody saw a cube."
Who said that?
Wait, it's still
Who's
dark though?
talking?
Otherwise? Like we can't see each other, right? Or can we?
It's dim. You can see each other.
Okay. And we're laying prone. We're basically like restrained.
No. You're laying at a 45-degree angle. You're not restrained. You were just stuck in the boxes. But now that the doors are open,
Okay.
you can like see each other.
Get out of the box.
Yo,
What are we
Vasquez
wearing?
out.
Who the fuck are you guys?
You know I'm not sure.
Are we wearing like jumpsuits or what?
You're wearing suits and ties.
Thank goodness. I would have been embarrassed if someone had seen my shame.
We must be late or on our way to a meeting. Well, let's get going.
Get going where? Where the hell are we?
Can you make perception tests?
I mean, we could try.
Yeah.
Statistically, no.
Let's see.
No, Sean, you cannot make any perception tests.
I got a 42, which let's see. Perception is a skill. Let's see.
I do not perceive.
Oh, I don't even have that skill. I have a 0. So nope.
I crit succeed with a 33.
Wow.
Is this a roll under?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Equal to or under. If you get doubles, that's a crit.
If
kind of like Delta Green, right?
you get double,
exactly like Delta Green.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I got a 25 out of 40.
Yeah. If you hit doubles, it's a critical. If you rolled under, it's a critical success. If you rolled over, it's a critical fail.
I crit fail.
Nice.
I crit fail.
So none of you know anything.
No, I got a 25 out of 40.
And didn't Richard crit succeed?
Yeah.
So, Richard, you noticed that the little boxes that you came out of, your little coffins, are all numbered 1 through 7.
Okay. What number am I? This is very important.
You came out of number 1. And you noticed that, but you and who was the other person who succeeded?
I got a 25 out of 40. This is Scott Trick.
Okay. The number 7 pod, like the glass has been smashed on it, and it's empty.
Poor guy.
All right. When we make our way over there, I wanna look at
Do
that.
I get screwed over because I crit failed?
It's a binary thing. You can't fail the ability.
Can I opt to have a stability test?
Do you want to take a stability test?
I do.
I'm not going to answer that question. Anyway, so as you're puzzling about like what's going on or even what to call yourselves, the wall that's opposite where your little boxes are lined up actually opens up. So the wall just slides very neatly into the ceiling. It was hard to tell before, but it was on some kind of tracks, and it opens up into a much larger room. And it's a very interesting setting. It looks like the bullpen of a police station. Like there's a big clock on the wall. There's all these desks. There's like dividers for all the little different cubicles. There's like papers on the desks, and you've got like computers. So it looks very much like a 1990s police station. There's like rotary phones, that kind of thing.
I was about to say my nightmare had come true, and I died and came back in heavy rain.
Heavy rain.
All right. Well, I'm going to make my way over there and say, well, we don't have anywhere else to go. And I, as number 1, pointing to my coffin, am clearly the one in charge here. So let's head over this way and take a look around.
I want to look at the phones. How old do they look?
First, as you step into the room, a woman materializes in front of you. It's like she's some kind of like projection. She's wearing a blue blouse, a like smart pencil skirt, white gloves, and a little officer's hat. And she says, "Hello, detectives."
Hello.
hello?
Yes. Hello.
Oscar Tob.
Hello there.
For what's up, sucker? Without the sucker.
So she says again, "Hello, detectives. You have a very big case today."
All right, brief us.
Do we?
Why
Bang, bang
are
with the
we?
head.
Why are we here exactly? How did I get here?
In her very cheerful voice, she says, "You're playing a punishment game.
I
You
love
detectives
punishment
need to
games.
apprehend the criminals before anyone is allowed to go free."
Oh, no, I knew I shouldn't have taken that shadow game with that weird kid.
What's gonna work? Teamwork.
Do you all want to make perception tests, please?
Sure, I love
Yeah,
Boy,
like-
do I! How can I succeed if I have a 0? Is there a way to succeed despite that, or
You cannot succeed despite
Oh,
that.
you don't have
You're
zero.
oblivious.
You do have the base of your ability in it, so you have your int score, whatever your INT is.
well, I have a negative 10
It's 10,
modifier.
and then he has a 10 penalty.
Oh,
you literally
shit.
cannot exceed.
Yeah, so I
succeed on perception
straight up am
tests.
just bad at noticing things. I'm not even gonna try.
You got to morph with astigmatism, so enjoy that.
36 out of 40.
I got an 18 out of 40.
I failed this one.
So you notice that one of the walls of the bullpen, like if you can imagine in a north, south, east, west kind of thing. So it'd be to your right coming out of the pod room. There's this big vault door with this giant clock on it that's counting down from 1 hour.
Digital or analog?
Digital.
Ugh.
And if you'd care to take a guess, it started counting down as soon as you entered the room.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Let's
I
move
like
it,
that.
thumbs. Yo,
I'm
there's
I'm gonna interact with.
clock.
is,
It's counting down. Let's solve this quick.
Yeah, so is the projection still
seeing as
there?
that we have no choice.
Yeah, the projection's still there.
All right, I want to ask her some questions.
What would you like to ask, Detective?
So, what are the details of the case? Do we have a case file that we can reference, or
Of course. And she points to the wall that's opposite the vault.
I'll
and
look
there's
over that way.
There's this big tack board, and it has 7 wanted posters spiked to it.
I will inspect the wanted posters.
Interesting. Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Me three.
Yep.
The wanted posters, they look like a normal wanted poster, but like all of the information is just like gibberish text, and like the photos are just like blacked out silhouettes. So it looks like people, and it looks like it should have information on it, but there's nothing there. Like you can't see anything other than that there's 7 of them.
It's just straight up gibberish. It's not any kind of like
No,
like
it's not an actual language. It's like
Okay.
you know, like how it, like in animation, like they just do little lines for like words on the paper. Like it's like that.
I gotcha. Okay.
The most like discernible feature is on the 7th poster. There's a knife rammed through it, and it looks like there is some kind of substance smeared all over the knife and on the paper.
I will inspect
knife?
substance.
Yes. I'd like to also investigate this.
Yeah, sure. Anybody want to? Yeah, roll investigate if you want to look at it.
That I
I
can
have
do.
investigated.
I have that too.
I have investigated also, but I'm taking the knife after
Um,
everyone investigates it.
Right. So let's see. 17 out of 25.
I failed.
12 under 60.
This is blood, and it is fresh blood.
Ugh.
Okay.
Take the knife.
All right, nobody touch this. This is evidence.
I
will secure it.
hologram person.
Evidence for the week. I'm a holistic
You
detective.
may call me Carly Ray Jepson.
Oh wait, Carly, Ray Jepson.
Come
I'll
on.
type that up for you.
Do we have a crime lab where we can analyze whatever the goo is on that knife?
We do not have an analysis lab. Otherwise, the police station is fully equipped.
So, where's the armory?
Okay, the armory is the one other thing that.
Damn
it!
Nice try.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna get that poster and the knife.
I already called dibs on the knife. My knife.
You didn't investigate.
Do you want
I
to fight
did.
over it?
I will happily fight over it.
Okay.
I'm number 1. I'm in charge. I'm getting the knife.
No, you're number 01, so that means you're 1 over 0, meaning you're virtually
God.
meaningless. Anybody else is more important than you because they have a higher number.
I
than
stab you with the knife.
you. I have the knife in my hand.
A raise start at 0.
That escalated quickly.
Do you want to stab him with the knife?
I will happily because I have blades as a skill.
I also have blades.
I stay as far away as possible.
Wait, do I see this like this is about to happen? He's about to stab someone.
Yeah, he's legit about to stab him.
I try to stop it. Like
Feel
grab
free
his
to
wrist
interject.
and hold it back. Like hold on. We need to not like we're supposed to solve this together.
I can't
Are you
trust
sure
any of you
about
people.
that?
I don't know any of you people.
Hey. What?
Here's
Well,
something to point out.
here.
How many of us are in here?
If we start stabbing
How
each
many
other, I don't think we're
posters
going to get
are
any
on that
closer to getting
wall?
out of here. Don't you think?
I'm going to try to intimidate everybody to stop their nonsense and let's solve this shit, son.
I resist with my
back
brain.
him up.
That gives me +10 against intimidation.
Well, I got a 69 and a 70 for intimidate.
Ooh.
That was not great.
All right. You can have the knife if you're crazy enough to try and stab me. I'm gonna go look in all these drawers over here. My other thesis, and I'm just floating this, is that 7 pods, 7 wanted posters. Maybe the secret is that we're all criminals.
Yeah,
we're all the bad guys.
I already figured
Would
that
you like
out. That's
to
why I
roll
don't trust
investigate for the rest of the room?
Yeah,
I would
sure.
love
I'll
to.
do that.
Yeah, of course.
Let's all investigate. Investigating is fun.
Investigate.
Nope.
41 out
Nope.
of 35.
Failed that one.
Did anyone
74 out of
succeed?
40.
I got 39 under 60.
I'm so proud of you. Okay, so you notice that the big vault door with underneath the doomsday clock actually has what looks like spaces for keyholes.
Ooh.
There's 7 spaces for keyholes, and the shape of them looks oddly familiar until you realize that it probably looks like they hold stacks.
Oh.
Interesting.
Also, you said we were wearing suits, right?
Yes, you're wearing suits and ties.
I feel around in my pockets and my coat.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
Do I have anything?
I check for
Do not have anything
labels in the
useful in your
clothes.
clothing.
Okay, just thought I'd double check.
You mentioned that there were phones on the desks in the police office.
There is.
Do any of them have like the little flashing light for a message?
They do not.
I'll pick one of the phones up and just like, just start messing around with one of them, I guess.
If you pick it up, it doesn't have a dial tone.
Okay.
Instead,
Are
you
these
hear,
the-
hello,
Well,
detective?
Does trying to dial anything do it? Does that do anything? Like trying to? You said they're
No.
rotary phones, right?
Pressing, like you can't move the rotary dial.
Okay,
And when
never
you
mind.
pick
They're
up
just
the
props.
phones. All it does is you're just talking to Carly Ray Eye.
Are these the kind of phones where the bottom of it is connected by a wire to the body of the phone, or are they wireless?
Yeah, they've got a phone line.
They're like, okay, so I'm gonna take one, unplug the phone line, and I'm gonna hold on to that phone. The top.
The
So
handle of the phone.
So you're just gonna hold on to the whole phone?
No. Like the old style phones that you pick up that have like the curly thing. You can unplug at the bottom.
Yeah, you want to hold the receiver.
Yeah, I just want the receiver.
All right.
So is there a phone that I could call up Max Landis and ask if there's a conspiracy here?
Okay.
So
Did you
other
say
than
there were computers in here?
Yeah, there are computers in here, and other than the vault door, there's just the one like normal door across from the pod door. So if you're thinking of this as like north, south, east, west kind of thing, to the south was the pod room you came from. It has already sealed itself back up, so it just looks like you're just like stuck in the police station. You have the vault door to the east, and to the north is just a regular door.
I'll try
I'm gonna go to the north door.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right,
Well,
as you approach the
fine.
north door, Carly Ray says, "I must warn you, detectives. It's very dangerous to enter the rest of the police station."
Huh.
Is why?
How many computers are there?
There's 7 desks with 7 computers.
Question: are the chairs 4-legged or are they spinny bottom chairs?
Spinning bottom chairs.
Oh no!
All right, I'm gonna pick up
detectives.
one of those chairs.
Okay.
I want to go over to Richard real quick.
You want to go over to number 1?
Yes.
Yeah, number 1. I want to look at him and be like, "Listen, man, I'm really sorry. I think we got off on the wrong foot here. I'm sorry we fought over that knife. I just want you to know that I don't want to start anything. We obviously all need to work together to get out of here. We're all gonna die. So I'm really sorry. I'm really on edge. I hope everything turns out okay.
I pat him on the
want to not be
shoulder.
an asshole, man.
It's
Not be
okay.
an asshole.
It's a stressful situation for all of us
It
right
is.
now.
I'm
But
glad
we're
you
going to
understand.
have to make the best of it and inspect the rest of this station.
Oh, okay, yeah, I agree.
But first, I need to do something on the computer.
Same here.
I'll take a computer too.
What are
Yeah.
you doing on the computers?
I just type some keys to look like I'm busy because I don't know what I'm doing.
So you realize very quickly that they're like prop computers.
That's
like,
what I
that
thought.
you
Oh,
use to
no.
press. The monitors are just like a sticker, that you put on over the box. You can peel it off.
I knock it off the desk. This
Fuck,
is
we're in an
stupid.
asylum movie.
All right, yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab
Carly
one of
Ray
those
Eye
chairs
Jackson
and I'm gonna walk
says-
over to the door with it.
Yeah, Carly Ray Jepson says, "Please respect station property."
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see.
whatever.
She said it was really dangerous to proceed. Is there
Yeah.
anything we could use? Anything else we could use as like improvised weapons? Any?
That's why I got this chair. I need someone to
Okay.
open the door for me really quick.
I'll open the door.
All right.
Search the room for anything of interest.
Yeah,
while
I
they
want to
do
go through
that,
all the
that's-
drawers and all the
Someone-
desks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've
Or
hit
I'm
everything of
throwing the
interest
chair.
so far in the bullpen.
Oh, okay.
So it opens out into a hallway.
All right, I throw a
so
chair.
You,
Are there any staplers?
Then
I want to see what
yes,
happens.
there's staplers. There's a hole punch. You could mess up a
Scissors?
paper cutter if you wanted a really awful knife.
Yeah, no, paper cutter. I'm taking it.
Okay.
I'm ripping that off.
So now that you're all armed with office supplies, so there's a hallway that you open into, and just looking into it, it looks like again, there's 3 ways you can go from this hallway. There's a door to the left, down the hallway. There is a door in front of you as soon as you come out of the hallway towards the north, and then there's a set of stairs that just like the hallway continues up these very long stairs to your right.
I head to the stairs.
Does anything happen to the chair when I throw it in the hallway?
Nothing happened to the chair when you throw it in the hallway, but there's like a really ugly looking portrait as the only like real decoration in the hallway.
I will look at the portrait. What's it of?
The portrait it looks like it's like a picture of like the people that like would be working at this place. Like it looks like a bunch of detectives and a couple of uniformed officers like posing for the camera.
Anybody look familiar to me?
Nobody looks familiar to you.
Is it like ugly because it's, early George W. Bush or something like that, or what? What's the problem with it?
It's just like a tacky. It's like an oil painting of cops. Like who cares, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What's behind it, if anything?
You can like lift it off if you want, but it's just kind of like nailed to the wall.
Yeah.
Are there any signs for like an evidence locker of any sort?
Yeah, the door to the north is labeled evidence room.
I want to go there.
Okay. First though, somebody said they were headed up the stairs. Is that correct?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. When you go up the stairs, the stairs go up like really like far, such that it's like the stairs are almost their own level on its own. Like as you're traveling up the stairs, there's doors to your left and doors to your right, but also continues up further to like a hallway on the floor above it.
I'll just keep going up.
Okay. As you get up to the hallway, like the hallway at the top, there's door to your left, door to your right, door to the end, and there is another portrait on the wall as a decoration here.
Same kind of police oil painting, Norman Rockwell.
Yes, but all of the faces are scratched out.
Oh.
That's how you know it's the safe floor.
Yes, going up will only make things more sane.
Okay. So everybody else, you said you went into the evidence room?
Yeah, let's just take one room at a time. Let's do a switch.
Well, I want to peel the picture off the wall first, and then I'll go in the evidence room.
Sure.
You have fun with that.
So you open up the door to the evidence room, and there are like filing cabinets on the opposite wall of the door that have like locks on them. Like it looks like, this is where you would like lock things up for evidence. The one exception is there's like a glass or at least a clear container in the very middle. So it's the one evidence locker that you can actually see into. And there's a big bottle of what looks like some kind of like white pill. But the other discernible feature is there's railings that go along the top of the room, and there's a bunch of crows sitting on it looking down at you.
Hello.
Like
live
crows?
I greet the crows.
They're live crows.
And
how big are they?
They're like bigger than normal crows.
Bigger than normal crows?
They seem kind of menacing.
All right. I'm going to throw my chair into the room.
It's a murder.
Can you throw your chair into the room?
Yeah. I'm going to look for any drug-related problems that may or may not have existed.
It's the ground. Yeah, the drug-related thing is you're pretty sure that the bottle of white pills has got to be some kind of very strong painkiller. It just is the thing you would know about.
All right, I'm going to scoop that up if possible.
Okay, so you want to lift open the glass container and take the pills out?
Absolutely.
I hide in the hallway.
I'm just watching. I want to see how this plays out.
I'm still peeling the...
I'm doing something else, but I'll wait for my turn.
So who all is in the room so far?
I'm in the room.
I'm in the doorway too, yeah.
I am not.
So who went to go mess with the pills again?
That's Scottrick. I am absolutely going for those pills. My character cannot help himself.
Okay, so Scottrick's in the room, and who else is in the room?
I am in the room. Sean's in the room.
Okay.
And me.
And Arthur?
Yeah.
What? Arthur or Richard is in the room?
No, Richard. Me.
Okay. Okay.
There's a chair in there, goddammit.
So the door closes, and the crows start beating their wings. They look extremely agitated once you grab the pills.
I'm busy trying to fix the door. Can I get it back open?
No,
I'm pocketing them.
All right.
All right, as soon as you take the pills out of the case and shove them into your jacket, the crows fly down to attack you.
Come on, don't I get willpower?
Hey, I want to put those back. Okay, never mind.
Nah, let's get that door back open.
Do I hear the door shut from the hallway?
Yes.
Have I gotten the picture off the wall yet?
Yeah. Can I have you roll Frey, please? The person with the pills?
Oh, hold on. Sorry. What do you want me to roll?
Frey.
Frey. All right.
Is that me? You want me to roll Frey or crows?
Crow room. Everybody in the crow room.
Oh, okay.
Frey.
96 out of 30.
I make it.
Oh, am I rolling too?
Yes.
Oh, they're taking all this. Okay. Let's see. 1 sec. Okay. Let me check what my skill is here.
I got 48 out of 50.
My Frey is. I got 39 out of 40.
Okay, so you make it. So everybody that didn't make it, you take 5 points of damage as the crows slice into your flesh with razor sharp claws.
Is there like a hit points thing here?
It's durability.
Durability. All right. Okay, so I lose 5 out of that. Okay. Awesome. All right.
And when you hit your WT, which is your wound threshold, you have a -10 on everything you do.
Oh, 30. Okay, there it is.
So when I get to that number, or when I've lost that many?
Every time you lose that money, you go up in wounds, and wounds stack. So as you take more and more damage, you take more and more wounds, which makes it harder and harder to do things.
Oh, okay. All right. I have not reached that quite yet.
What's your wound threshold?
It's probably the same for everybody because we all have flats. Well, some might have a higher somatic score, but it should be like 5 or 6.
Right.
Okay, I have 6. Not that it matters.
It's fine then.
Yeah. So I'm at 5. Hold on, I've lost 5 out of 6, right? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like the thing I wanted to do, it's a little too hectic in here right now to do it. They're just continuing to attack everybody in the room? Is that right?
You're just continuing to attack everybody in the room. So the longer you stay in this room, the crows are just eventually going to peck you to death.
That's why we need to get the door back open.
Okay, so is the painting off the wall, and is there anything behind it?
There's nothing behind it, but the painting is off the wall.
Okay.
So like a little, like it's kind of like dust marks. Like you can tell there was a painting here.
Okay. Well, since the door just closed, I'm gonna go try and smash the door down.
Thank you.
Okay, is anybody inside attempting to smash the door down for your action?
Yes, frantically.
Yeah, I'll help out with that.
Okay, so Richard, if you want to go ahead and roll, what is the strength thing in this game?
You'd probably do somatics times a number, so either times 2 or times 3, depending on how difficult it is.
Yeah, do somatics times 2.
Okay, I can do that.
I have a question. Since this is like an old police station, can I use profession janitorial technician to get the door open?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna use that.
I do not succeed.
Oh shit! Hang on.
Someone lost a die.
Yeah. All right. I got a crit success with a 66.
Okay. So yeah, you know that these doors, while they can lock, doors also have hinges, and they happen to be on your side. So you just sort of
with my phone receiver.
Yeah, with your telephone receiver, you jam it, manage to get it like jammed underneath the bolts, and just tap them out. So it takes a little while, but yeah, you lift the door off of its hinges.
Works for me.
Gross.
Whatever gets us out.
So as
as they all go out, I want to kind of hold the door so that they can all slip through one at a time, and then I want to kind of push it shut to sort of act as like a filter so the crows can't get through.
It doesn't matter either way. The crows stop at the door. It's like they're programmed to not leave the room.
Fuck.
All right. So are we all out of the room then? Okay. So, if I try to step back in, do they immediately start setting themselves on me? Or
yeah, because they fly up to the railing. So as soon as you put
them
in the room, like they look at you.
Yeah.
Right,
okay.
So I want to look at what's his face, whoever got hurt. And I was like,
Scott Trek, also known as Dr. Jones' medicine woman.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
Reference to Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know who you are in the game. I'm number 1. This is all I know. This is the extent of my knowledge of anyone.
We're gonna call myself number 3 then.
Okay, number 3. I gotta ask you a question. When that crow cut you up, did that hurt?
It wasn't pleasant.
All right, that means we're not in a simul space. Just had to check that really quick.
I'm a little bit
Or in
into
a
it.
really expensive simul space.
I was gonna say, can't they make you hurt in a simul space?
Doesn't work that way.
Listen, I don't feel it unless I get punched in the face, 2 or 3 times.
Well, I was gonna try to open some of those locks, but I'm assuming they would have attacked me anyway, so maybe it's for the best. Did you get those pills?
Absolutely. I am on top of that.
Well, at least we have those. Do you have any idea what they are?
Do I have any idea of those? Bridget, do I have any idea?
I'm sorry, idea of what?
What the pills are.
These pills are definitely painkillers.
They're painkillers.
Hey,
They're
Arthur.
painkillers. Don't worry about it.
Arthur,
why
can
don't
we
you
have
take
you
one? You're in
roll
pain,
will
aren't you?
times 3,
Are
please?
there
Oh, I can't imagine why I need to do that.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Arthur needs to roll will times 3.
Oh, well, that's
So should we just start calling
wait.
him
Is
Max
it
Payne or
the
something?
bottom or the top?
How do you mean? Sorry.
There's 2 rows of values. So is it the top row or the bottom row?
Oh, it's gonna be the bottom.
row.
Yeah, the bottom row.
Yeah.
Okay.
The top is your ego, and then the bottom is your ego modified by the morph you're in.
Jesus Christ.
0, 0, 0.
That's a super crit fail.
Isn't that actually? It might be a crit success in Eclipse Phase. I don't remember.
You heard the word painkillers.
Oh, wait,
and,
no, you're right.
God, you need some right now.
Yeah,
How
I
many
do.
painkillers do I have on me?
You got a bottle of them.
Oh,
Number 3. Can I, have all of those?
all of them?
I mean, I just need like a few. It doesn't have to be all of them.
If I have a
Right.
Just to cover it, like,
Sorry,
5.
just a correction. 0 is always a critical
critical.
failure in Eclipse Phase, and 99 is always a critical. It's always the other way around. 0 is a critical success, and 99 is a critical failure.
About to say. Yeah. Because that's why you
So
can't
he
get a skill
crits-
above 98.
So I hold my shit together, but I still ask for them.
Hold on. A 0 is a crit success?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so he doesn't have any he doesn't take the -20 from not consuming, but
I'm
dude,
still
it would
asking.
be real sure nice if he had some.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's a whole bottle's worth. I'm sure I could let go of D3 of them. Let me roll
Oh, that sounds great.
1. I can give them 1, because otherwise I don't. No.
Look, whatever, dude. Don't bogart the meds. Let's go down to the next room. And I'm going down to the next room.
All right, what room do you want to investigate?
The next closest one to the one we just came out of with the crows.
Okay, so that will be the one to the west in the downstairs hallway.
Yes.
This one is labeled catalogs.
Ooh.
Okay.
So when you open this door, it's just shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves of binders.
Well, this room is thrilling.
This looks like a time sink, guys.
Let's crack one open.
Who's got a good research skill?
Let's see.
I'll roll anyway.
15. Let's roll it.
Research is a skill. Oh, no, not me. Nope, I'm
80.
trash at that.
I fail.
I waste my time. I found Mein Kampf or some equally not relevant political text of nowadays.
So I don't want to alarm you, but the longer you spend investigating rooms, the
Right.
longer time you spend
Actually,
total, and that
I'm
timer
not-
is still ticking down.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was actually just about to check the timer. I was gonna go run there and see how much time I'd left.
You're down to about 50 minutes.
I was gonna call back down the
Oh.
hallway, guys. 50 minutes.
Yeah, whatever. Let them do their thing. I'm going to the next room.
Wait,
Yeah, that
5
sounds like
0
a
or
fusion.
1 5?
5-0.
5-0.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the timer. I would
God,
not.
no, that
waste
would be
my
over
time.
so fast.
I would not.
Yeah,
waste my time.
I'd rather see what's up the stairs. There was just the 2 rooms preceding the stairs, correct?
Yeah, there's just the 2 rooms down here. There's 2 rooms on the kind of stair area itself. There's a little landing with 2 rooms, and then there's 3 rooms up at the top.
All right, I'm going to the landing then, since that's the next closest thing.
Okay.
I'll follow
Um,
along.
So
While they
more to
were
the
in
north is labeled captain, And the door to the south is labeled briefing.
I'll take captain, you take briefing, and I open the captain door.
Okay, I go briefing.
Okay, so you kick open the captain's door, and it looks like a room a captain would have. Like there's that big like power desk in the center with the cool chair behind it and the really low chairs in front of it.
All right, I got
and behind him is like a whiteboard with like a bunch of stuff written on it.
All right, I got to take a moment to check out this desk because it looks pretty sweet. So
what's on the whiteboard?
Okay, the whiteboard is it's just that kind of writing that's like not real writing.
I'm gonna sit down at the desk and look through the drawers.
All of the drawers open easily, and there's just random stuff in it. There's like papers, there's pens. There is one door that is locked, and it has a 4-digit combination on it.
Well, that only takes like 40 minutes. Okay,
in the briefing room, when you open that up, it doesn't look very much like a briefing room. Like there's like the rows of desks with the like rows of chairs in them, and there's like a place where somebody could stand at the front at a lectern and like present the case or whatever. But instead of tables, there's 4 coffins.
Oh.
Okay, tops of the coffins are there's like a sculpture of bodies like laid in repose, except for it's kind of like if the faces were missing. Like there's little indentations where it seems like something would fit there. So it seems like these like coffins are incomplete, and you don't see like hinges or latches or anything. So it's like you don't really have a way you can open it. But this is again really weird for a briefing room.
Definitely. Nothing else though. Just those 4 coffins with the markings on them, basically, right?
Yeah, and the tables and chairs and the lectern, but like they're just dressing, basically.
Sure. I was really quickly. I'll just like look under a few of the chairs and stuff like that, and if there's nothing there, then I'll probably move on.
No, there's nothing underneath the chairs. The interesting thing in here is the coffins.
Definitely. Okay.
Are they? Well, I'm not in there. Never mind.
I'll just bring that to everyone's attention in case anyone has an idea.
Okay. Can I look? Are there people in them, or are they empty, or what?
You want to try and open one?
Yeah.
Okay. It's really heavy. You kind of get the impression that there needs to be some kind of internal unlocking or moving mechanism, because just like sticking your fingers underneath the jam and like trying to lift it, it's not going anywhere. Your body is not strong enough.
Would mechanics work to get it open?
If you had a machine.
What about infiltration? I'm assuming that's more like stealth.
Infiltration is stealth.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna roll perception to look around this captain's office to see if there's any clues of the combination.
Okay.
Can I roll habitat aesthetics to find out clues in the coffin room, briefing room?
I get a crit success, 44 out of 45.
Okay, so you judge just by like the amount of like set dressing, like this captain is probably a dude who's really in love with his spouse. So you feel like he's probably the kind of guy that if he was going to make a 4-digit combination, it would be something like the day they got together, or maybe that person's birthday.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you had some kind of information about the captain, you could probably figure out like what the combination is.
Fuck, I have to go back to that fucking records room, don't I?
Yeah.
We all have like amnesia or some equivalency, correct?
If you do go back to the records room, at least you know kind of what to look for.
Yeah, you don't remember your names or who you are.
Yeah, no, it's not like a photograph or anything like of the captain and his wife or nothing, right? Like,
is there a skill that would let you circumvent having to guess the combination, or is that kind of part of the? I'm guessing that's part of what we're supposed to do anyway. But I was just curious if there are skills that would let you. Yeah.
Maybe InfoSec or interfacing. Oh, but we don't have mesh implants.
Yeah, that would require a computer.
Got it.
No,
okay.
Fine.
All right.
I'll just
Never
go
mind.
to the records room. I want to get this door open, and I don't feel like breaking my knife trying to pry it open. So,
all right. So in the records room, you can roll investigate.
Sure, I can roll investigate. Let's see. What is my investigate?
I'll assist.
I wrote it.
I want to say I failed miserably at that.
Missed it by 2.
36 out of 45.
All right. Well, with your assist, you realize that there is a ledger that details everybody in the department. So you look up stuff on the captain, and you figure out the birthday of his spouse.
Okay, I go back and I use that
sure
as the
enough, when
combination.
you go to the captain's room, you enter the combination, and you open it up, and there is a bottle of whiskey in there.
Yes, that's mine now.
Hey, Scott, can I have you roll will times 3?
Scott right now. Scott.
Yeah,
right?
number 3, Scott. Yeah, Scott.
Oh, number 3, Scott. All right.
That's you.
Yep. Will times 3. All right. No.
You're feeling real thirsty.
Hey, you wanna share?
I'm already
some
out of
that?
the room. Hey guys, look what I got! Liquid courage for everybody.
I'd like a little bit of that. Hold on, I grabbed some painkillers. Would that be a substitute?
Painkillers are not a substitute for alcohol. You should know.
Yeah.
After all, they go so great together.
Yeah. Hey, how about sharing that?
How about we go upstairs, and once we find something to celebrate, we can all have a swig.
I'm still at the top of the stairs landing, right?
Yes, you are. Looking at that creepy portrait.
Yeah.
Pretty creepy.
I'd love to open a door.
Okay, there are 3. One in the north is labeled lockup. The one to the east is labeled film room. And the one to the south is labeled interrogation.
Interrogation.
Alrighty. So you open up the interrogation room. And it looks like how you imagine an interrogation room would look. Like, there's the big light in the center. There's a table. There's one chair. Doesn't look like a very comfortable chair. The table has the little space on it where you would put people with handcuffs. But there's also this very disconcerting looking statue that looks like it's coming out of the wall. It looks like a tiger that is like snarling and reaching out to attack you with very detailed looking claws. And the thing that makes it look even creepier is that its eyes are missing.
Huh.
Would you like to roll investigate?
I would love to roll investigate. And I would love to fail at that one. 76 over 60.
It's such a creepy statue, and you get the feeling that there's something important here, but you just can't figure out what.
Yeah.
Can I go help? Take a crack at it? Okay. Let's see. Mine's only a 25, so I'll have to roll pretty damn well. I don't. I fail. 43 over 25. Sorry, dude.
It's all right. It's a nice statue.
Remember, you can always spend time to default on any of these skills. It'll just burn
I'll tell you what,
your timer.
I'll do that.
Sure.
Also, Moxie.
Is that reroll? How's that work?
Moxie lets you flip a roll that failed.
Or negate a crit fail.
Or negate a crit fail.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that. That doesn't help me. No.
I've only got one Moxie.
I'm willing to take the time just so we can get the information out of it, though.
Yeah, if you've only got one Moxie, you might want to just save it to not die.
I think you can also technically use Moxie to give yourself a plus 20 on any skill check, but that's kind of weird because of the other uses of it. Anyway.
Yeah.
I guess I'd rather use time initially and then save Moxie for something like an emergency. So, yeah.
Yeah, naturally.
All right, so do you want to burn 5 minutes to look at this tiger statue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you burn 5 minutes to look at the tiger statue.
Yeah.
It looks like there should be things that go into its eyes. It looks like it's missing its eyes as some kind of mechanism. It looks like it's some kind of like hexagonal sort of like indent. So like when you see the key, it should be very obvious what it is that fits in here. And the reason why you might want to like put these eyes in here is it looks like its jaw can hinge, and right now it's closed, and that you can see that there's clearly something in it.
Okay. I will convey this information to who was with me.
I am number 4.
Right. I'll let you know exactly what I just found. Unless or like if you're in the general area, if you want to.
I was assuming I was there studying it with you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So
Yeah. All right. We got to find some hex key things.
What's in lockup?
Yeah, what's in lockup?
Good question.
I got a quick question because I come from like old school D&D. If we ask about something specifically, do we have to make a roll regardless? Like if I were to ask specifically about the eyes, say ahead of time, would I have to make a roll anyways?
I'm sorry. Can you phrase that question again?
Like I'm from like older school D&D, like say First Edition or BX. If I were to ask specifically about the eyes, particular, would I still have to make like a investigation roll or whatever the equivalency is, or would I be able to know that information ahead of time?
Yeah. No. You have to roll regardless to see why it would be.
Oh, okay. No,
It's very obvious that there's something up with the eyes, but like not necessarily. The investigation lets you know that this is very obviously tied to its mouth.
All right, that's no problem. I just wanted to know the rules ahead of time. Sorry.
Okay, so lockup. Lockup looks like the name would imply. Once you open the door, it's very obvious that there's this like large cell, and then like a chair where presumably somebody would sit and heckle the prisoners. Except all of the prisoners are dead. There's just bodies stacked up in there.
Great.
Coffins.
I check bodies for stacks.
Sure. So in order to check the bodies for stacks, you're gonna have to look for stacks, and the easiest way to look for stacks is to cut open people's heads.
Okay.
With potentially a knife.
Knife, please.
So it's a little gruesome. So I'm probably gonna want you to go ahead and make a stability check.
Oh, that's fine. I will attempt to make that. So that's just will times 3.
Yes.
Okay. Ha! Fail.
Okay. Yeah. That is traumatic. Where's the sanity thing for Eclipse Phase?
It's lucidity.
Yes.
Yeah. LUC. You can damage trauma threshold, so it's wounds for your mind.
Yeah. You said TT is the trauma threshold.
Yeah. Lucidity is LUC.
Yeah. You take 3 trauma.
That's not too bad. It's not the most evil, gross thing I've ever done.
So it's still, I mean, like you're still cutting into things that would or could be people.
Yeah, but my hands are numbed from that pill that I took, so this is just, you know.
There is not handcuffs in lockup. So you're cutting through, looking for stacks.
Yes.
And you don't find any. It looks like these were either maybe you could tell yourself that maybe these are just corpses and there was nobody in them to begin with, but
that's what I tell myself. Well,
can I search through the bodies to see if there's anything else in there?
Sure, anybody can roll investigate if they want to look through the bodies.
What was the other room?
The last room is the film room.
I'll go in there.
I succeed to get a 6.
Okay. In the stomachs of one of the stomach of one of the bodies, looks a little weird. It looks a little distended.
Oh God!
I'll reach in.
All right.
Knife in.
Yeah, if you cut it open, which I assume you're saying you're doing, you slice open into its body, and it is extremely disgusting, and entrails go everywhere, and it smells terrible. But yeah, you pull out the object that was distending it, and it looks like a face, like some kind of like mask.
Ooh.
Oh, can I grab that and go to the coffins and see if it fits on any of the masks?
You can, but first let's go over to the film room.
Hey.
So number 1, you open up the door to the film room, and the film room seems to be like extremely like literal because there's nothing in here except for a projector and a screen.
Right,
the projector itself is just labeled in all capital letters, sins.
Huh. All right. I'm gonna close the door behind me and I'm gonna turn on the projector.
Okay. So the projector has 6 different reels that you can search through. And right now the reel labeled 3 is on there.
All right, I'll turn it on.
Okay. So it's like a mini documentary. It's about a minute long, and it sort of details the sin that someone has committed. And the players look really familiar to you. Not like you can't really tell who you are, but you kind of get the sense that like this is about you. Like the film depicts someone screwing you over really hard. Somebody took credit for your work, stole the rights to your project out from under you, and got the promotion that you so richly deserved. You can't help but feel that this person like ruined your career in order to get ahead in a job that you should be in.
That's very interesting.
The bodies like don't really like you couldn't match that to a person.
Of course.
Other than that, you're certain that the person being wronged in this is you. Like that triggers the memory. Like, hey, that's what I look like in real life.
I gotcha.
And again, the reel is labeled 3.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna take that reel off, and I'm gonna look for another one. Oops.
Okay. There's 1 through 6. Which one do you want to look through?
I'm gonna pocket number 1.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll grab number 6.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Put that one on.
I want number 3.
So you put number 6 on. And this is it's kind of a similar story to yours. Like it seems like somebody like took credit for somebody else's work and got all the accolades and awards that went along with it. But you don't recognize any of the people in it.
All right, I lose interest immediately and take that one off, and I'll put in number 5.
Okay.
No, I'll take number 3.
Okay. So number 5.
You're not here.
Number 5
Oh,
looks
sorry.
like a tale of like infidelity. It looks like somebody like stole somebody else's romantic partner.
Saucy.
That sounds familiar.
All right, 4.
Number 4. It definitely looks like somebody's making illegal backups and selling them.
Oh dear. All right, I'm gonna set that one aside for now, and then I'm gonna play number 2.
Okay. Number 2. Somebody tattled on this person's like illegal activities and got them in some serious trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna put all those away, but I'll leave number 4 in the projector, and then I'm gonna exit the room.
Okay. So anyway, back in the briefing
Coffin
room.
room.
Yeah, it looks like this mask fits very well on one of the coffins.
Okay. Does it open up now?
Does the coffin open up?
Yeah, does the coffin open?
No, but it makes a loud clicking noise, and the clicking noise is echoed by all the other coffins.
Fun.
When you have
Okay.
all of them in?
So you have to find all the opening
All 4 to
bits.
open them. Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
They're synchronized.
All right.
But where else would you find a mask?
We just have to find more masks.
In stomachs of men.
Well, that's where one of them is.
Are there any more doors we haven't been in yet, or have we been through all?
You've been into every room now.
Okay.
Upstairs and downstairs?
I almost want to suggest we do something about those crows because there's stuff. There's more
There's more
information
shit
in that
in
room. Yeah.
I mean,
If we can get us in there, I'm pretty sure I can open those locks.
So just so you know, the timer has now counted down to 45 minutes. So you can look through the other rooms to look for clues and maybe hopefully find ways to open the door. But as far as you know, when that clock hits 0, something bad is going to happen. And you need 6 stacks in order to open the door.
I'd like to go back to the captain room and investigate the safe further.
I want to
Investigate
go
the safe.
to the film room, and when I get there, I want to look at the film reels and see if there's anything inside of them.
Okay, let's go to the captain's room first. If you want to go ahead and roll an investigate check on the safe.
And 27 under 60.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a little like scratching in the bottom of the safe that the alcohol would have been sitting on. And it says, remember, everything important is always in the back of your mind.
That's a good one, Bridget. I like
I've
that.
got a quick question about Eclipse Phase setting. Cortical stacks. If they're removed, are we...
That
Functional?
kills the person.
Okay.
You're dead, yeah.
Those are wired into your brain. You can't just plop them out.
I was assuming such.
You could pop
So-
them out and then like you could put it in another body. Like the people could be like the information can be retrieved, but if you took it out, it straight up kills the person.
Right.
Like the body dies. So the ego is okay, but the body dies. Although you get the feeling that if you put the stack in the door, it's not going to keep them safe.
And you said there were 6 slots in the vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 6 slots, and as far as you know, 7 people.
Of course, we haven't found number 7 though.
Have not found number 7,
which is interesting. All right, I want to go back to. I'm going to go back downstairs to the bullpen. I want to look around, see if anything's changed since we've left.
All right, I want to go into the evidence room.
Okay. You want to go back into evidence lockup? What's your plan to deal with the crows?
Yeah, we need to dispatch them.
Yeah, remember, at this point, they're going to attack you the moment you open the door.
Right.
Coat hangers?
Have we found more to arm ourselves with? I guess at this point,
No.
we really should if we're able.
We have like office furniture.
Okay.
So
Right.
drawers.
Yeah, I'm not going to knife fight a crow, so.
Okay. As you head back down into the bullpen, Carly Ray Eye greets you, and she says, "Greetings, detective. I found one of your criminals."
Did you? Who and where?
She says, "I found number 7. He was hiding under the desk the whole time."
Womp womp.
Is he still there?
She points to one of the desks, and if you go over there, it looks like somebody was hiding under the desk, and something clearly killed them. You're not sure what. Like the throat is kind of bloody, but it doesn't necessarily look like somebody like slit it open. But yeah, that dude's dead as heck.
Well, all right. Well, since I'm here, I'm going to pop a stack.
Okay.
And I'll put that in my pocket.
Is he in a suit?
Boop. All right. So back in the film room, somebody said you wanted to check the films to see if there's things in them.
Yes.
No, they're just film reels. I mean, they've got reel. It's a film.
Okay.
It goes on the projector.
I want to watch 4. Or watch whatever's in the projector.
That would be 4.
All right, you're watching number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, and who's watching the films?
This is Copper.
Okay. You definitely tell that one of the people in the film is you.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that this is about somebody doing something to people you know. It looks like they're taking copies of these people you know and selling them to people.
Okay. What's it? Can I roll investigate on the room? I was gonna look around on the camera, look around nooks and crannies. I assume is there like a big?
Yeah, I'm gonna save you the trouble. Like, there's not like hidden anything. Like, it's just a projector screen. It's just rows of film, and the only other interesting thing is the real projector, which is labeled Sins.
Is there anything else about the projector itself? Anything about the handwriting that's memorable?
Mm-mm. I mean, if you wanted to take the projector apart, you could check the inside of it, but you wouldn't be able to put it back together.
I'll do that. I have mechanics. Do you want me to roll that?
Do you want to? So you just want to smash it, or like how?
Oh
how
no,
are
I
you
have mechanics. I was assuming I could disassemble it a little bit better than just.
You would need some kind of like tools.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm all for smashing. Like, if you want to throw it on the ground and stomp through it, like, shit.
Yeah, I'll smash it.
Fuck it up.
I hate technology.
Okay. Yeah. So you have
but
to.
Before I smash it, I do one thing before I smash it. Can I watch all the reels and then smash it?
You can watch all the reels and then smash it. You notice that the reel labeled number 1 is missing, but otherwise you learn all of the other information that number 1 did.
Hey.
What is the number labeled on the one I recognized? That was 4, right?
Yeah.
Was I number 4?
No, you're number 5.
Okay, so the numbers are fucked up. All right, yeah. So then I'll smash it.
Or
yeah, you're taking the wrong information from that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
The numbers are not about you.
Oh,
it's about someone else.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you smash.
But I smash. Yeah.
Yeah, you smash the projector. Yeah, and hidden inside of it is a stack.
Okay, that's helpful. I take that.
Nice.
I put it in my pocket.
So is everyone back in evidence lockup now, trying to figure out how to deal with the crows?
Yeah. Does any? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm heading there.
All right, I'll head over there as well and say like, so we're probably going to have to hurry things along here, because there's a dead body under one of the desks in the bullpen. That's our missing number 7, and it looks like something killed him because his throat's been open.
Oh,
Same.
oh,
So,
good.
I missed the crow room first time around, so I don't know what was on. I'm just gonna step in and see what I find.
Go ahead.
As soon as you step in the room, there's all these crows up on the railing, and they immediately fly down to you.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you backpedal out of the room, you don't take any damage. But if you want to do something in there, like they're going to be attacking you the entire time.
Wait, if we want to deal with them, we all have to go in there and commit to it, I think.
Oh,
I step back until we're ready for that.
We can ward them off with paintings.
We could.
You know, I guess that's
stop
not the
a wall.
dumbest idea I've heard.
We have a door
I think-
also. I took the fucking door off the hinges, so that's
Why
probably a
don't
little
we go with the
sturdier.
door? It's a little more durable than a painting, I think.
The more the merrier.
So how many people could fit under the door if we use it like Roman Legion style and just carry it?
Two, and
Around
it's
it.
just going to make it harder for the crows to like get to you, but like it's not going to make you invincible. Like whatever you want to do in there, you're going to have to do quick.
Yeah.
What could you guys refresh me? What were the items of note that we could see that we wanted to interact with before we run in there?
Actually,
I
how
guess
many
I
of them are
can
there?
look in and see without stepping in, right?
There's a glass case that has been opened and it's emptied.
Okay.
And then there's also like various like filing cabinets that are locked, and they don't like they have labels on them, but you can't read them from here.
I have an idea for the crows. What if I went in, got one of them close, and then backed out just in time, grabbed one, and pulled it out?
Ooh.
I mean, and what
You
does that
want to
accomplish?
try and catch a crow?
Like grab one, pull it out, we deal with it,
Yeah,
and then we
the
just do
crows
that
have
one of
stacks. How
it.
many crows are there?
Oh god, that feels like that's going
I
to take
mean,
forever.
yeah, you could do that, but
might.
that's very quickly going to run out all of your time.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
okay,
not a
never
fan
mind,
of that
never mind.
plan.
All right, fair enough. I'm just thinking.
Points
outside
for
the-
ingenuity, but yeah, I don't think that's
Oh,
going to
thank
be an
you.
efficient use of our time.
You're correct.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
see.
basically- timer,
basically,
like, yeah,
the situation is
but no.
this: someone's going to have to bite the bullet, and they're going to have to go in there, and you're going to have to take the damage.
All right,
So,
look.
if-
Why don't I? I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to
Yeah,
do it.
you're the
Just,
lockpicker, right? You said you got the skills to.
Who's the
Actu-
person
actually-
with common sense?
That'd
None
be
of
me.
us.
I don't think it's me.
That's me.
Is that a
If you
skill?
put the pills back, you're pretty sure the crows would stop attacking you.
That's true.
What,
Oh.
you can't put the pills back?
They
Put
want
the
us to feel
pills
pain.
back. I mean, we're sitting here taking all this
Look,
time trying to
look,
figure this out.
if
Look,
you-
we'll put the pills
yeah.
back. We'll investigate the room, and then if you really need your goddamn pills, you can take the pills on our way out.
Sounds
Agreed.
amazing.
Agreed. Yep.
All right, so somebody's going to have to get scuffed up by the crows. So
Okay,
somebody's
I'll
going
do
to
it.
have to
I'll
take
put
a
the-
5 damage hit for the team.
I'll put the pills back. Just get
Okay.
the pill.
All
Hand 'em
right.
over.
Nice.
Okay, so you put your arms over your head and you like run in there, and so the crows like fly down and like scuff you up. So you do take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
But once you set the pills back down in the case and slap it shut, like they go back up to their railings and just kind of glare at you.
Okay. I'm gonna start messing with the locks then. Try to open them.
Okay. They're all numbered locks. So like you will be here forever attempting to figure them out. But the drawers are all labeled. They're all labeled after body parts. There's fingers, there's arms, there's toes, there's eyes, there's teeth.
Eyes. Yep.
Oh, that's got to be easy.
Also number 3, you're real thirsty. God, you could use a drink.
Yes, I could. Hey, anybody got a drink I could
Not now.
Don't
Let's
think
get
of-
these drawers open.
Come on, just a swig. Just
Kill
a
the whole
swig.
bottle.
Uh,
Look at
you,
the labeled stomach.
you
Maybe
need
there's
to-
a drink in there.
you need to take a drink now, or you're gonna take a 10 durability hit.
Come on, just a quick drink. Come on, guys.
Go, are you? All right. Look, you guys handle this. I'm gonna go find a glass so I can give this wino here a fucking drink. Let's go.
Just
Need a
sip out of the
glass?
bottle,
Sip out of
son.
the bottle. Yeah.
I'm not letting you sip out of the bottle. It's my fucking bottle. I don't know if you have
There.
any diseases. You're in a goddamn flat.
So waterfall
have
it.
any
Whatever.
diseases.
Jesus Christ.
No, gross. I'm gonna leave.
There's got to be some equivalency to a container somewhere. Then
We'll go back up to the captain's room and look around.
I'll turn my shirt into a goddamn friggin' some kind of.
Sure.
Okay. So what's in the eyes drawer? If I can open that.
You can't open it. All you notice is that it's labeled eyes. So if you had some way
okay.
to research it, maybe you could find the password.
Oh, to the records room.
Yeah, catalog room.
Yeah.
All right. So, what keyword do you want to search for in the records room?
Let's see. Tiger.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I go to the records room and search for teeth?
I want to search for.
Sure.
Yeah.
head.
Well, I'm looking for the code to the teeth drawer.
So investigate whoever is rolling for Tiger.
Okay, 1 sec. Nope, 94.
I got 29 on teeth.
Yeah, you find a book that says like Teeth of the Tiger, and it's just a really boring book. But it's got a little like number on the spine, presumably for helping cataloging.
Okay.
And it's a 4-digit code.
Can I try that on the teeth drawer?
Yeah.
Sure. What is in the teeth drawer?
It's a little paper note.
Mhm.
And the little paper note says, "Nice try, asshole. I hope you suffer."
Oh.
I'm gonna
Yes,
follow up
sir.
on the Tigers one, see if I can find an answer.
That's beautiful.
Jess, please help out. I'm bad
You
at
could
rolling.
take time just to.
Yeah, I'm gonna take time. I've got investigation 60.
Okay. You do find a book that says Tiger's Eyes.
Uh-huh.
And it does have a 4-digit code on the spine, which presumably, when you go back to the evidence room, you fiddle it into the thing, and it opens up. It swings open, and there's a hexagonal-shaped jewel in there. It's yellow.
One? A yellow one. Okay, I got it.
One down.
Okay, when you take it, the glass canister that is guarding the painkillers slides down into the locked thing underneath it, and it does not have a like a code to open it. Like, it is inaccessible now that you have taken the tiger eye.
Oh.
But I already grabbed
the tiger.
You already grabbed what? Sorry.
I'm sorry, I already grabbed the painkillers, right?
Oh, we put them back while you were
No,
away.
put them back.
Oh, okay.
You didn't want the birds to attack you.
Yeah,
take
otherwise
any
the birds
pills
are going
out.
to start attacking.
No, that's fine. I was away, so that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I put the tiger's eye in my pocket and proceed to do a Rocky montage or something. No.
Was there a drawer for face or head?
A drawer for head?
Yeah.
Or like face or head or anything that a mask might be in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do another research or I'm sorry, investigation in the cataloging room to try to find the code for that one. That's the thing. Oh, okay. Let's see. That one I got.
Oh, were you looking for head?
Yeah, or face, head. Yeah, I guess head would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is one that says head of the snake.
Okay. Yeah, I checked the code on that one,
Okay.
and then input it into the head drawer.
Yeah, it's another piece of paper.
Okay. What does it say?
You're wasting your time. I hope you die screaming.
Jesus Christ.
I show it to everybody to show how mean this person is.
Huh.
This is my kind of lab.
Someone has it in for us.
So is Carly Ray Eye? Is Carly Ray Eye just like a projection?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any security cameras in the bullpen?
Like, you mean, can she watch you, or
No. Like, are there this is an unrelated question. Are there any security cameras like looking down in the bullpen itself?
No.
Okay. Fuck.
So we found one thing related to the eyes, correct?
Mm-hmm. And you have found one of the 4 masks.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, we need one more eye to open up the mouth of the tiger in the statue room.
Okay.
Could you recap just the names of all the rooms?
Yeah.
Of all of the rooms?
Maybe
So there's the
Evidence
bullpen.
lockup. Yeah.
The
The
relevant
connecting
ones.
rooms are the hallway, the stairs with the landing, and the second floor hallway. There's evidence lockup with the crows, the captain's room with the whiteboard, and there used to be scotch in there. the briefing room, which is where the coffins is, the lockup, which is where the bodies that had the mask was, the catalogs, where so far you've found the tiger's eye, and the roster to get the captain's thing. The interrogation room with the tiger statue, the film room with the now shattered projector. That's all of them.
I'm sorry, did my character get a sip of a drink from someone?
Well, we were going to the captain's room, you and me.
Okay.
Okay, so now that you're in the captain's room, sorry.
What number is never mind. What and there was no 7 real?
There was no 7 real.
Okay. I want to go in the landing, and can I roll investigate in the landing to find more shit?
Sure, but let's instead go real quick to the captain's room. So what are you doing in there?
Okay. So there's no glasses or anything in here, right?
No, there's glasses on his desk.
Oh, there are? Okay. Perfect. I'll put down the scotch bottle and say, here you go, help yourself. You know what? I decided I'm not that thirsty.
All right, I'm going to pour myself a drink and take that real quick, or whatever is the equivalency that I feel like my character would need.
All right. And then while he's drinking, I'm going to stab him in the back.
Oh! All right, first, while he's drinking, can I have you roll somatics ×2?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Roll semantics, like somatics by ×2.
Fudge. I rolled an 81, so yeah.
Yeah. So the poison does its work extremely quickly.
Yes, I knew it.
You start choking. You can't breathe.
Do we all hear this going on? Do we hear choking noises and everything?
You're downstairs.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. Just okay. Actually, you know what? I have a perception of 0, so no, I don't.
Yeah, you do, yeah, and you have a further -5 bonus to things that are audible. So yeah. So unless somebody gets you help, you're going to take 10 durability every couple of seconds until you suffocate and die.
So in that case, can I amend my action slightly?
Sure. What do you want to do?
So the moment I see he's choking, I'm going to drag him behind the captain's desk and put him on the ground. I'm going to sit on his chest, and I'm going to take the bottle, and I'm going to say, I know we don't know each other very well right now, but I have reason to believe that you've had this coming. And then I'm going to force the bottle into his mouth until it's empty. And once the bottle's empty, I'm going to dust myself off, and I'm going to leave the... Actually, no, wait. I'm not going to leave the room. I'm going to wait and watch him until he's dead, because I need to get a stack.
Wow, I want to say I hate you, but that is fantastic.
Yeah. And yeah, once he's dead, I'll pop his stack.
Yeah, so he's straight up dead. So I'm pretty sure that means you have 2 stacks now?
Yes, I do.
So
you only need 2 more. Right? You only need 2 more.
Yes, you are unfortunately out of this game.
No, that's cool. I think it's hilarious. My character, I'm sure, in real life was a horrible person.
He was.
Yeah.
I mean, as are we all.
Kind of all horrible people.
Yeah, no. So I'm disappointed I'm first, but it is what it is. So I probably deserve it.
Yeah, very specifically, you're the one who screwed over number 1.
Okay.
As I learned from the film reel.
Yeah, because the film reel had the number 3 on it, and that's the one he recognized. So as far as he knows, you had this coming.
Oh no! As far as I planned in my head, my character was a statutory rapist, so he deserves everything that's coming towards him.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because I'm the 16-year-old. If you guys didn't pick up on it, I'm fine with being gone.
So what is everybody else up to?
I was investigating the landing,
and I'm going for the painting on the landing.
So yeah, go ahead and roll investigating on the landing.
Fail 52 out of 40.
And who else was checking the landing? Yeah, Kramer, I think you said you checking.
And I failed.
I'll join up on that. Help him out.
Okay.
Investigation. No. Oh, God, 79. Nope.
I'll just take 20 on it.
Sure.
Until I succeed.
Good plan.
The only decoration in this entire thing are these 2 paintings, right? If you take them off the wall, like The only thing is that like there's kind of like a dust mark where they were.
Mm-hmm.
Can we swap them?
Sure.
Oh
you can.
yeah, fuck. Oh, I'm so stupid.
You gotta think like it's a Resident Evil puzzle, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Swap the paintings.
So when you
Change
swap the
places.
paintings, you hear a clicking noise, and then who had the phone?
I have a phone.
Yeah. So your phone rings.
Like the detached receiver rings.
Yeah, the attached receiver rings.
I
All
can
right,
hear it.
I
Like-
answer it.
Okay, so when you speak into it, like, hello?
Hello?
You
Yeah.
hear Carly Rea, and she says, "Detectives, I have something for you."
Okay.
Go to the bullpen.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go down to the bullpen.
I'll follow.
And
We'll all head down to the bullpen.
Yeah.
one of the desks, like, there was like a little secret like slot has opened up. And inside it is a green hexagonal jewel. And she
Ooh.
says, "Welcome back, detectives. I'm so sorry to hear what happened to the lieutenant."
Yeah, it's a shame.
To
Wait,
the lieutenant?
we are missing one.
Yeah, about that.
Very surprisingly, number 3 is not here.
Oh,
Oh, number 3 is enjoying his drinks upstairs. He apparently didn't want to be disturbed.
oh yes, of course, of course.
I believe that immediately. By the way, what are everybody else's numbers?
I'm number 4.
Am I number? I know my character sheet is 6, but I don't actually know what
Yeah,
cell.
that's your number.
You're 6.
That is my number. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You
And I'm
are
1.
number 6.
Hang on. Are we missing one?
What? No.
Yeah.
We
what's
We
your
just
number?
explained
Number
number
is
3
one.
upstairs.
Oh, he's upstairs drinking.
Drinking.
I'm number 1.
I'm
Well-
number 1.
If we have-
I could have sworn I was number 1.
If we have
It's on your
both,
character sheet.
All right. Well, I know where this gem. I know where this thing goes. This.
yeah,
this,
we have both the tiger's eyes. Let's go up the stairs and get him, our missing friend, pick him up on the way.
Agreed.
All right.
Okay, well,
I'm
everyone
going
else
right
heads
to the
upstairs.
statue, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and put in the 2 stacks I have into the vault.
Sure thing. So 2 stacks have been placed, and then somebody else had a stack. That's right. So
Yeah,
you
I
guys-
have one. I'm gonna hold on to it for now.
Okay, one is in. Okay, so when
Wait
you
till
put
it's
the 2 eyes into the tiger statue
Well, we stopped in to find our friend first, right?
in the captain's room,
Yeah, is that
when
what
you
you said he was?
when you open up the door to the captain's room, it looks empty.
Oh.
AI has been busy.
No, like just opening the door and looking in, it looks empty. Like you can go in and look
Oh.
around if you want.
Got it.
He must not be there.
Click. That drunk asshole.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe he's down in the crow room.
Oh, he probably wanted his fucking pills.
Hauling around with some crows, you know. Just
Yeah, just let him get his fix. We'll take
Okay.
care of this.
So do you go mess with the tiger statue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's get
Oh,
this done.
we mess with it.
Okay. So how do you put the eyes in? Like which order do you want them to go in?
Well, I'm colorblind, so I don't know that there's any.
So we should have
Okay,
you do
okay.
it.
I'll do green left eye, yellow right eye.
Okay.
Big money, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
I step back as they go in.
I think we're
Sorry,
all by the door watching this happen.
and when I say left and right, I mean from my perspective.
Okay, so green goes into the tiger's right eye.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so who all is in the room to mess with the statue?
I am
Number 4.
Not me.
It's gonna be great, guys.
number
Come on.
1.
Come on.
Okay, everybody, the door closes shut behind you.
Mm.
And a greenish mist starts pooling up from the floor.
I pull it out.
Okay.
Kill them all.
The mist is still rising. It's about chest height now.
Okay, I switch it. I do yellow in that socket instead.
Okay. The gas is not dissipating.
Quick.
But the tiger's mouth unhinges, and there is a sack inside.
Okay, I grab it and then is the door open or no? You
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. Can I roll janitor to get the door open again?
Yeah,
Um,
try
You
to
can't
force it.
do the same trick to open it with the janitors because the stuff is on the other side.
Okay.
So
Try to force it down.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I'll help. I'll assist.
so before you get a chance to force it down, I need everybody that's inside the room to roll somatics times 3.
Okay. Sorry.
12.
48 out of 60.
On the left side of your character sheet, you should see Cog, Co, Int, Ref, Sav, Somatics, Willpower.
Yeah.
I have 2 rows. Which one am I using?
You want to use the bottom row. That's your adjusted one.
Okay, sure. So
I
just
passed
did you say
8 out of 30.
somatics
8 out of
times
20.
2?
times 3.
Times 3. Oh, okay, that should be no problem.
And let me know if you fail. That's the most important thing.
I failed.
Oh, my
somatics
God.
is 4.
I got a 92, and I have a somatics of 30, so I failed by 2 points.
The two of you that failed, you take 10 points of durability damage from the like acidic green gas.
Oh,
Nasty.
okay. I'm hurting a bit.
Oh, that's a wound.
Okay. You can try and first open the door, and you'll need to roll somatics times 2.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll try that.
come on.
We all help
So
together.
yeah, so one of you can help, and one of you can actually like try to knock it down. So like all 3 of you can't keep help, and every time you fail an attempt to open the door, you're gonna have to roll against the gas again.
Whoever isn't helping should be looking around the room while we're still in here.
All right, I have a somatics of 4, so I will look around the room.
And did I? Quick question.
I will go ahead.
Did I miss something? Did the tiger's jaw do anything?
Yeah, it opened and there was a sack inside.
Oh, stacks. We got a stack.
Yeah,
Okay.
I grabbed the sack, but I like I'm just trying to get us out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I be the one to try to knock the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All
I'll
right.
assist.
Okay, so you said somatics times 2, right? Okay. 25. Got it.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it's you take a big run at it and you manage to smash through and break out, and you all quickly file out of the room. The gas like kind of comes out after you, but like once the door has been breached, it start like the little vents at the bottom of the room like turn off. So no more gas is going to come out, but maybe you don't want to go back into this room for a little while, and maybe be careful when you're on the landing.
I check what's in the sack.
What's in the stack? It's a sack.
It is. Oh,
Yeah,
a stack. It's a
not
stack.
sack.
It's a
Stack.
stack. Oh, okay. I thought it was a sack.
It's
with
a cortical stack. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I got another stack for the vault.
Let's go plug it in.
Nice. You should plug all those in. What are we up to now?
I think we just have 2, don't we?
This would be the 3rd.
So
Right.
you plug all the stacks in you have plugged in 4 of 7 stacks.
Who put these other ones in?
Where did those come from?
That's probably number 3.
Wait, is that what he's doing? Where is he?
So you glance up at the clock and you notice there is 25 minutes left.
Shit, we don't have time to worry about this.
Okay.
Nice.
Where have we not? Where else could there be
Can
more
I
stack?
roll habitat aesthetics to see if there are
No
any
hours.
secret rooms?
Ooh.
Who had okay, so number 1, you said you had common sense, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you roll intuition times 3?
Sure. I can happily do that. Rolling the dice. I succeed with a 14.
Okay. You're pretty sure that the thing, like important things being in the back of your mind, like you're pretty sure that wasn't actually referring to the stacks, because like that's way too literal and obvious.
Mhm.
Like that is some kind of clue. If you're gonna find something, it might be in the captain's room.
All right. Let's see. We're running out of time here, guys. We need to go through the rooms we've been through already and make sure we haven't missed
Can we
anything.
check behind the whiteboard?
I'll go check out the captain's room. Why don't you guys, one of you check the film room, one of you check
Okay.
lockup, evidence, etc., etc. Well, not evidence, because there's those fucking crows in there. We don't want to deal with that.
I'll check the lockup.
Oh, okay. Let's all break.
I'll help him. I'll help him check the lockup room.
Yeah, why don't I help you in the captain's room?
I'll go
It's
back
just
to
one
record.
room. It's fine. It's not going to take that long.
It'll go faster with 2.
Extra set of eyes.
Yeah,
It's
buddy
good.
system.
Yeah, it's nice and easy.
All right, fine. Let's go. Come on. You don't have time to talk about this.
The lockup is pretty uninteresting. There's just the bodies in there. You've kind of already picked through that.
Oh, right.
In the captain's room, when you go around the desk to start maybe looking at the whiteboard, there's a body It's like eyes are like screwed shut. It's like throat is all swollen. There's the
Is it
bottle. Yeah, there's the bottle in his hand next to him. There's a shattered glass on the ground.
Well, I guess we know what happened to him now.
Yeah, it looks like
I mean,
maybe the
must have
alcohol
been
was
that in the painkillers or something.
Well, good thing none of us took a drink, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh? What?
So you're gonna mess with the whiteboard?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll take it down together.
Okay, yeah. So you notice that it just kind of lifts up from the bottom, and it like very easily swings up towards the ceiling. And in a nice little alcove behind it is it looks like another mask.
Well,
Okay.
got that. You want to hang on to that?
Sure. Also, by the way, you know, I found this. I'm going to take out the last stack. You know, I found this while we were rooting around. Yeah, I was wondering. So I had a chance to go through the film room, and you know, my memories it's not so good. So I don't remember who came out of what coffin, but
right.
I know it's one of two people. So I was just wondering, do you wanna I mean, obviously he that was his own fault, you know, nobody was responsible for that. So
you know what? I think I get what you're laying down, and I think I can help you with this. We can reach an amenable situation here for both of us. What number is on your mind?
Oh, you know, I was thinking about 4.
Number 4?
4, but I don't really know which one of them came out of that one.
It's I know which one. So
okay,
we'll take care of that situation.
All right. You know, that sounds good.
All right.
And I'm sure we can make an agreement with whoever's left.
You know what? I think they'll understand.
I think they will too. Kind of a closed circle, don't you think?
At this point, yeah. You know, I mean, I watched all the videos, and there was only one of any relevance, and that's problem's been taken care of. So I kind of have a feeling that's how it is for all of us. So
absolutely.
So why don't you hang on to that mask and that stack? And
I'll take this too. I'm gonna grab the bottle. I'm gonna just smash it on the desk.
The old face shredder, huh?
Yep.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just say that he dropped it when he
dropped it.
There you go.
So okay,
let's go find
it happens when you're drunk on painkillers.
Some grapes.
So you kept that stack. You didn't put that stack in the door?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so I misread. So you're holding on to one stack. There are 3 stacks in the door.
Gotcha.
Quick question.
Okay. Yes.
If once the stacks go in the vault, can they come out?
No. They like lock into place.
Okay.
That's what I assumed. Yeah, that's why I put them in there. All right, so I don't really want to put the mask on by ourselves, so let's go find the other guys before we put the mask into place.
We're just in the lockup. Looks like there's nothing here.
Okay.
Yep, dead end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent choice of words.
Remember that Carly Ray Eye is in the room, and you can always ask her any question you want.
Hey,
can we have a hint as to where some more stacks are?
Yeah,
That's my want to go talk to Carly Ray Eye?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so you're all 4 going, or all 5 of you are going as a group?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
Stay in a group.
So she's always smiling and happy to see you.
Oh, we're happy to see her too.
Yeah, she says, "Hello, detectives. How can I help you? I've been programmed to answer all questions truthfully."
Okay, Carly, I'm so glad that you've been programmed to answer questions truthfully, because we need to know where another stack might be.
I'm sorry, but I've been told that would be cheating.
Oh,
that much.
Who told you that would be cheating?
Why, the game master, of course. This is a punishment game. You deserve to be here.
Who is the game master? Can you tell us?
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to answer that question.
Do you know where any other masks are?
Our game master's a coward. No, I don't know.
She tells you that there are 2 masks left.
All right, Carly. How about this? What rooms have puzzles remaining to be solved?
I'm sorry. She does answer yes. She does know where the other masks are, and she tells you there are 2 left. and she wants to know where there are puzzles remaining to be solved.
Yes.
Okay. There's a puzzle remaining to be solved in this room, detective.
Really, in here?
Bullpen?
There's also a puzzle that's remaining to be solved in the catalog room.
I'm going to. Did we ever really investigate under the? No, I'm going to the catalog room. Never mind.
I'll stay in the bullpen. Look around here.
Yeah. You just go through everything.
Okay.
How much time is
you
left?
Be like super thorough about tearing the room apart.
How much time is left?
There is 20 minutes left.
Yes.
Yeah, let's be pretty
I think it's worth it. We've narrowed it down to a
Yeah.
couple places, so we should do that.
Okay. So since you're on the clock and it's much more fun for dramatic tension, I'm actually going to have you like roll for this, and it's you just going to need like consecutive successes. So like,
Okay.
you'll eventually get there if you don't do very well. I just like want to see how long it takes you to get there.
Investigation? Is it? Is that the what would we be rolling investigation basically?
Yeah,
Or
just rolling investigation.
okay.
Yeah, I got 23 out of 40.
Ooh, 20.
11 out of 30, critical success.
So good.
So number one, you narrow in on this almost right away because something's been bothering you about the wanted posters because they're like very obvious. And there was a knife through number 7 when you started, but like number 7 didn't show up dead until after a little while.
Right.
So you untack his wanted poster and it drops to the ground. And there is a little indent behind it hiding another mask.
Well, now I feel stupid, but all right. There's another one for you guys.
Well done.
One more. Let's all head over to the catalog room.
Yeah, I'd already gone to the catalog room.
Right, yeah,
Okay.
so let Scott do
Well,
it.
actually, in that case, here. Why don't you give me your mask, and we'll hand both of these off to 6. You go put those on there, and the 2 of us will go over and help in the catalog room.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
All right.
I will assist with the mask putting on.
Yeah, come on, let's put a mask on.
Well, now 6 is going to go take care of the mask, and then the 3 of us are going to go to the catalog room and find the other one. Because we know nothing bad's going to happen until all the masks are on there.
So in the catalog room, can I have you roll what your investigation would have been while everybody else was looking in the bullpen?
Yes, certainly.
He's the one who's good
And
at it,
I passed 27 under 60.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're getting the idea that like the thing that you should be looking for was something to have to do with the crew manifest, because that's the thing that came up for the clue for the captain. And that didn't go anywhere. So like there must be some more interesting information in there. And you see that Carly Rai is actually listed as one of the like police officers. And that's really weird because she didn't introduce herself as an officer, even though she's calling you all detective. So you figure that there's got to be a book in here somewhere that relates to her, and that's going to have the mask in it.
Okay, I'm searching for her personnel file, I guess.
Okay. As you're searching for that, your 3 buddies walk in.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
What'd you find there, buddy?
We got to find something about Carly Rai.
Good work, number 4. Let's see if we can find what we're looking for.
Oh, you know, I actually think I found something right over here. Is this it, you sick fuck? And I'm gonna stab him in the throat.
And I'll join in.
Okay. So if you want to go ahead and roll blades, and then actually, if you want to use blades for the glass as well,
The same amount.
versus 4's fray roll. So let's start with the knife, and then let's do the glass, and then.
I've got a great 15 on that one.
Well, I've got 13 out of 30 to stabby.
No, I mean 15 is my total score. I haven't rolled.
Good luck.
Gonna use my moxie to flip it to a 6 under 15.
Okay, so you just barely. It's like super lucky you turn to go, what?
Actually,
huh? And you kind of like slip a little bit, and like that saves you from getting stabbed in the face. But there's 2 attackers.
yeah, let me see what I get. I got 25 out of 40. So
Would you like to spend a moxie to upgrade that to a crit?
Nah. I'm gonna save that for the second hit.
Sure.
So go ahead and roll your fray against the bottle.
Alrighty.
Oh, also, never mind.
I got 67 over 15. I'm didn't do so good.
Yeah, that's not gonna go very well for you.
Nope.
So you go ahead and take what is the damage value on a knife?
It's gonna be his
Like one,
Psalm divided by
maybe
10 plus 1.
So that is just 3.
All right, so you take 3 durability and damage.
Oh, okay. At this
There's
point,
no die in that? I thought there was going to be a D10 or something.
is that
So
yeah,
what does 4 do?
yeah. So now it was just the 2 assailants, but there was a third person in the room.
That's correct.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Oh wait, sorry. Hang on a sec. A knife does a D10 plus 2 plus Psalm divided by 10.
That seems a little more reasonable.
Okay, so roll. So let's go ahead and just roll that real quick. So D10 plus 2 plus 2 Psalm divided by 10.
I rolled a 1, so 4 damage.
Same thing, basically.
Huge difference.
Sweet.
You put him a little closer to getting
Good thing
your.
I looked that up.
So what I'm going to do in response, I'm not really effective at fighting at all, and I know this, but I do recognize that there were only 2 assailants, and the third one did not seem to be party at this point. So I'm gonna kind of.
Who is the third?
Isn't that you?
No, I'm not. I'm not there.
No,
you're
I
not there at
remember
all?
I sent 6 upstairs to put the masks on the coffin.
I said I'll go with 6.
Yeah, 6 and 2.
And then where's Sean?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought 6 and the other. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we got rid of these.
So yeah, so 2 and 6 are upstairs, and 1 and 5 are trying to stab 4 to death.
Oh, okay. So it's just.
And 7, 8, 9.
Hey-o.
I'm just gonna.
Watch, that's like literally his crime. He's a cannibal.
I'm running.
All right, so you're gonna attempt to run away from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I roll for that?
Free running?
Do you have free running? That's what you roll.
Yeah. Do you have free running?
Not great.
That's
Good
all
luck.
you get.
Crit.
Okay. I got 25 over 10. I did bad.
No, you're not. You don't get any appreciable distance away from. Like they kind of like shuffle in your way. It's hard to get around them, and they've got such sharp knives.
Such sharp knives.
Speaking of, let's roll some blades versus fray.
Knifey.
I failed 18 over 15.
I get a 17 out of 30.
33 out of 40.
Nice.
Oh.
Right, roll your fray against the bottle, and then
Twist it while it's in there.
let's roll all this damage.
So said it was D10 plus Psalm divided by
2.
10 plus 2?
Yeah.
So that's 10. Oh shit, actually
Now,
really
if you
good.
get a crit on a melee attack, do you just do max damage? Is that an option? I seem to remember it being max damage or armor piercing, but I could.
You can ignore armor, or it counts as you get a multiple degrees of success, which means you add another 10 to the damage value.
Oh, great! So that means I did a total of 18 damage.
And I did 12.
Okay.
Okay, so you collapse to the ground, bloodied, and the shock sends you unconscious, and you start bleeding out.
Sweet. My durability was only 30, and I do believe they did that much in that one.
12 plus 18, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
mean,
unconscious. Death rating is when you die.
Yeah, death
Yeah, I was
rating
about
is
to
when
say.
you die. You're 11 points from dying, and you take 1 bleeding point every round, so they can leave you to die, or they can finish you off because you're defenseless.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to stand up and wipe my knife off, and then I'll look at number 5 here and say, would you care to do the honors?
Oh, absolutely. And by the way, thank you. You're really quite a nice man. I'm really sorry about that exchange in the beginning.
You know what? I mean, it's a stressful situation for all of us.
It really is a stressful situation. And I'm like, can I slap him awake? And as I'm talking to number 1, just be cutting his cortical stack out?
Yeah, you sure can. If you want to horribly butcher this man as he's dying, yeah, by all means.
As he's about to pass into the great beyond, I'm gonna lean down and be like, "Did you enjoy selling children, you little fuck?"
Holy
And then I'm gonna pull a Squirtle stack out.
Woo!
I'm like, oh, see, I'm a Carney, and that is horrible.
You are such honorable men.
So we should probably find that mask now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thankfully he told you
Found a mask
to
and
look
a stack.
to look for the book on Carly Ray Eye.
Yeah, that's why I asked him that first before I let my buddy know that.
So it takes a little digging, but you do find a book that on the this spine it says emotion. And when you open it up, it has all the pages cut out, and there's another mask in it.
All right, I do my link pose and let the mask hover in the air for a bit, and then we get the hell on out.
Okay. So you go meet up with 6 and 2.
Yo.
Again, and you have all of the masks.
All right, let's plunk this sucker down and pray to God we don't kill each other.
Yep, let's hope this room doesn't fill with gas.
So, so the two of you come in and join us, and one of you is, and now there's someone missing, right?
Yes.
Don't have time to worry about that.
Yeah, number 4 is somewhere.
Of course. All right, let's see what happens.
Okay, so you put all of the masks in, and so you hear a loud clicking noise. But surprisingly, the little like coffins don't actually open. Instead, the lectern sinks into the floor, and another one rises to replace it. And it has a nice little stack laid out on a velvet cushion for you.
Nice. All right, stack get.
Yeah, can I? Since I was already in the room, can I grab that?
Yes, you can.
That's
Thank
fine.
you.
All right, let's all go downstairs.
Hooray!
Back to the bullpen.
Okay. So Carly Ray meets you, and she says, "Congratulations, detective! You all have managed to apprehend 6 criminals.
Oh, good.
It's unfortunate about the loss of the 2 lieutenants."
It's not that unfortunate when you think
Are
about
they
it.
lost, or
All right.
like did they go home?
Well, you know how it is. Sometimes you just get caught up in reading.
Let's just go ahead and plug
You
these
can
in
ask
so we
Carly
can
Ray
get out of
what
here.
happened to him if you want.
Yeah, I was about to. Hey, Carly Ray. What did happen to the lieutenants? Actually, no. What was the number? The one that's missing. We know number 3 is missing, but what was
3
that?
and
Yeah,
4.
3 is
We're not
missing
4.
and 4 is missing.
Yeah.
Could you tell me what happened with number 4, please?
4 experienced an unfortunate case of police brutality.
I see. I look in the direction of.
Do they keep straight faces?
No, you know what? No, I think I laugh at that in
I'm
character,
gonna
too.
laugh. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Maniacally. I mean, also we should be both covered in blood too.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are covered in
A
blood.
little bit of our
He
blood
is
is
holding
ran
them
under
in
there.
some
Just
So we're
glass.
just like, oh well, yeah.
Look, let me just make a long story short for you here, all right? So 5 saw a video in the film room, and it turns out 4 may have been a soul trader working for 9 Lives, and we decided together that that's not the kind of person we really trust around us. So we took
That's
care of
exactly
that.
right.
really
Exactly.
Do I know what 9 Lives is?
Yeah, everybody knows what 9 Lives is.
Could you
The
just
only thing
quickly
you
tell
can't
me?
remember is like
Oh.
exactly who you are, or
I as a
exactly.
player, don't know what that is.
Okay, so 9 Lives is a criminal syndicate, and they specialize in soul trading, which is they make copies of people's egos
They
and
kidnap your
use them
brain.
for slave labor.
Yes. And
And
that's
they
any
also
kind of
sell
slave
them.
labor. So they'll
Okay.
sell them a corpse to be like peons forever, or they'll sell them to horrible child molesters to be raped in simul spaces for eternity.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I will nod grimly and say, agreed.
Yeah. Even among criminal syndicates, they're despised.
Yeah, they really grind my gears.
So hey, we got all we need. Let's plug these bad boys in and get the hell out of here, huh?
Yeah.
I deserved that. Dang.
Rudy Tooty, plug him uppy.
So you plug in a total of 6 stacks, and the vault door opens, and it shows a big blank wall that says, "Congratulations, fuckers."
Oh, we
I look
did
around
it.
the room, look around for threats immediately.
So Carly, like, like her eyes kind of glaze over. And then you kind of get the sense that when she speaks next, it's not her. Like somebody is like taken over the projection of her. And he says, "Well, I guess some of you survived this round, but have you truly proved your loyalty to me? I wonder."
I think I did a pretty good job.
And a hazy mist starts rising up from the ground. It's kind of grayish, and you're feeling so sleepy.
Oh, let's get upstairs.
So sleepy.
Get upstairs.
I'm guessing I can't run.
You can run, yeah.
Free running. I run out of the room.
Can I cut my hand with the bottle to, get my adrenaline going and keep me awake?
If you want to, yeah, sure.
That's a ballsy move.
I'm just gonna go upstairs.
Yeah,
gas is going up. I
also
want
run
to get out.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so the gas is like very slow acting. So it's gonna take a little while to get out of there because it seems like you didn't really expect everybody to flee. But it's definitely going to become a problem eventually. So you're up on the second floor, I assume?
Yeah,
as high up as we can get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just out of that room specifically.
Yeah. I'm not ready to be lulled into unconsciousness, not without a fight.
Okay, so what's your plan to get out of this?
Is Carly still there?
Yeah,
Well,
Carly is down in the bullpen. If you wanted to talk to her, you'd have to go down there.
I would like to ask her a question.
Do you still have the phone?
I do.
Yes, I have the phone.
Okay.
I'm actually going to take the phone and I'm going to say, are we supposed to prove our loyalty by standing in the mist?
Is that the question you ask her?
Yes.
Yeah.
She says yes. The conclusion of the game cannot conclude until all participants are unconscious.
Really?
Oh.
That's.
We're like, okay.
I don't like this. You can just like.
So I don't know. This is like pretty cool. But yeah, I want to be last. So you
No,
guys
I
go
want to be
downstairs
last.
Can
first.
we seal the door?
Listen. I'll take the bullet. I got, I did what I needed to do. That fucker's dealt with. I'll go first.
You know what? You're right. All right. You convinced me. Fuck it. Let's go. I go back downstairs.
Yeah.
Wait. What's the point of having gotten your revenge if you're not around to remember it?
Did you ever see this movie? This old Earth movie called Memento.
Can't say I have. Why don't you enlighten me?
I don't remember how it goes.
It's that one with like Kirk Douglas, and they're on that spaceship.
I'm just gonna go downstairs. Fuck it. We're not gonna.
I'm gonna watch and see what happens.
If we die, we die.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like the fog just makes you really sleepy.
Yeah, I take a deep breath and go.
Yeah,
I'm kind of waiting. I'm going to look over at number one. I'll see you on the other side, friend, and then I'm going to pass out.
I'm already unconscious.
So it takes a long time. But yeah, the smoke continues to go upstairs.
So we're just gonna like watch it.
I just wanted to see if anything happened immediately once they're unconscious, but I'm guessing this is something we don't really get to.
It's going to fill the entire room it's going to fill the entire police station until all of you are
right. Well, time to meet our fate.
All right, high five.
With grim determination, I step back into the main room where all the gas is coming out.
There's something in the mist.
Okay.
And
so you all go to sleep. And when you wake up again, you're all laying on those 45-degree reclined tables. So you're not exactly like laying down, but you're not exactly looking forward. And you're all next to each other on these tables. And there's a big monitor like in front of you. And suddenly you can remember everything. You remember that the things that you saw on the tapes are not true things. They felt real and you thought you remembered them, but they didn't actually happen. But you also are grimly aware of the fact that like you all are not paid enough to have backups. So those stacks that you put in the wall, like those people are dead now. Like you ego killed them.
Oh well.
My hands are
At
clean.
least I'm alive.
My hands are excited.
I'm very dead.
Your hands are extremely dirty.
So on the screen is your patriarch of the family that you all belong to, because you are all family members. You're all cousins or brothers or sisters, and you just straight up ego killed 2 of your family. We remember that the conditions of the game, you all did this willingly. This punishment game was to prove that no matter what happens, you'll remain loyal to the family, which is something that you all proved to be incapable of.
I'm dead. I can't do anything.
So your patriarch is extremely unsatisfied with you, and chews you out basically, and says that he is disinheriting all of you.
How about 6 and 2? 6 and 2 didn't actually kill anybody. They just
no, but they let it happen.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know it was happening. I was never there, and I can't hear very well. You know this.
We saw that.
You know this about me.
Okay.
Father, you know this about me.
Yeah, so I'm covered in blood and said, "Oh, never mind that."
So the 2 of you that murdered people have shown that you're just backstabbing and trying to get ahead. So since you can't be trusted to help the family,
mine was a moral backstab.
You two are going to be ego killed as well, because you have to admit the punishment of the crime as well.
Let's talk about this.
The other 2 of you can maybe earn your graces back into the family if you spend a couple 50, 100 years as minors.
Great. I love mining.
Yeah, sounds good. I don't want to ego die.
Wait, no, hang on. Miners or like Bitcoin miners?
I mean, if they put you in civil space,
there's no appreciable difference. Do you want to mine Bitcoin for 100 years?
To mine Bitcoin?
Yeah, they just spin you up in a simul space where you do the calculations for Bitcoin mining by hand.
Oh my god, that would be a nightmare.
Dude, that would not be profitable.
And the worst part is it would probably be in an accelerated simul space to make the calculations viable. Right. So 100 years would feel like 1,000 years.
Yeah, it's 100. Yeah, it's 100 real-time years, but you're in the sped-up simul space.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll take ego death. Oh,
pretty nightmarish.
I was just kidding.
I love
so thank you all for playing the Escape the Brew punishment game, Love Vengeance. I hope you had a good time, even the 2 of you that died off horribly because your family
am so
terrible.
happy I died horribly.
I am fine.
Man, our patriarch is a dickhead.
No, I'm always a monster when I play, so I deserve to die, and I never have yet. So this is great.
And everybody listening on YouTube, I hope that you enjoyed this episode and that you sign up for my other games next month.
Yay!